Jarvisbiker. Thursday, June 6th, 5:33 p.m. I have a confession. I have an addiction. Yep, that's right. My addiction is Burger King. Now, wife's away, gone to visit her sister for the evening. Guess where Wayne's going? Burger King. So I thought I'd camera up the Goldwing and get everything rolling and go for another nice little test drive. One thing I forgot to mention was Burger King is about an hour drive from my house. So we are on our way to Tillsonburg, Ontario, to one of the last Burger Kings in the area. For some reason they've been tearing them down and getting out. I don't know why. So we will enjoy the ride. Takes a little while to get there, and it's pretty much all 2-lane all the way. Go through towns or city of Simcoe, Ontario, Delhi, Ontario. There's one other little small town there. Just the name escapes me for right now, but the one after that is Tillsonburg. So we will get some fuel, and after that I'll be back. Okay. Okay, so I pull out of the gas station. There's a woman cuts the corner coming in and just about runs over me. Like, lady, take them big sunglasses off if you can't see with them on. Wow. So, back to the addiction. Years ago, the company I worked for was on strike. So I go out to my neighbor's son has a business, and I get signed up with him for the interim and wait out the end of the strike, and he sends me to Windsor, Ontario to work, and we work straight nights, and we'd work Sunday night to Friday night, or Thursday night, sorry, and we would drive home Friday morning. So at night in Windsor, Ontario, in the day, the only thing that was open all night for food was Burger King. I'd never had Burger King in my life. So the guys were saying, you know, like da-da-da, and get this, and I was like, okay, so I ordered a Whopper and fries and drink, and so it comes, and I'm like, oh my god, this is great. This makes McDonald's look like a joke. And so every night for 16 weeks the strike lasted, I was working there and eating Burger King every night, and ever since then I've been addicted. So that's the story on that. And the bad part about it is that yes, they are closing all the ones that are local. So it's great when I go across the border and we're driving through New York State. I mean, there's a Burger King every 50 feet. Toronto area, they're everywhere, but around here and in the local towns and cities, even Hamilton, Ontario. I don't know if there's one left in that city. I think maybe there's one in the whole city of Hamilton, which isn't a small place. So, note to Burger King to, hey, come on back, we're missing you here. So we got a biker in front of us. I don't know what the bike is. I didn't get a chance to see it because I was being run over by a lady in a pickup truck. Maybe when we get up here on the 2-lane, we can get up beside it and get a look. Buddy rolling. Still can't tell. Ducati, maybe. Aprilia. Newbie rider too, he won't take his eyes off the road. So this is Simcoe, Ontario. Got a little bit of comforts at home. Harvey's, Swiss Chalet, McDonald's, hotel. A couple of pizza places. Some of the pizza places have gone under. What's up with that? Pizza Hut gone under, for sale. So the Cena units on the bike cancel. They kind of failed us on the weekend ride. That's why that last video was really short, was because we lost the communication, and so the dialogue went kind of stale. So I took both units in and I reflashed them to factory, and then I updated them again to the newest firmware and did it twice, so that I was sure that we got a good burn in on it, and it's only that one of the units will fail going to the free wire. So I updated the firmware and everything on the free wires as well. And come on, buddy, let's go. Once I had that done, this is the first trial of it, so it probably isn't going to show me anything until we go into multitasking mode. I did find that after I redid everything, the multitasking did work on Bluetooth and on mesh. So I'm hoping that has been rectified by reflashing them, and hopefully everything will be good. Double line, buddy. Get a ticket for that now. Used to be your free game, but just in the last little while it's become hard to get. That's okay, we'll catch up to him. That Cadillac is in mint condition. Even the bumper. Usually the bumpers are rusted out on those things, but not this one. This guy's, it's his baby, I guess. Kind of like a Goldwing. Alright, let's go. Roll on. See if we can catch up to that young fella again. Pass him with the trailer on. I'll come back if I catch up to him. Well, I guess it's not going to shut off, so I guess we're rolling. It's the law. He's seen that guy and he's going after him. Wonder what that's all about. He's after somebody. Probably a guy that pulled out and passed. He's not making too big an attempt to catch up to him though, so I'm wondering if he's pulling the guy over right in front of him, but the guy's not pulling over. Yeah, well, we'll see. So we're on our way to Delhi right now. It's all farm country. Used to be old tobacco farms. Now it's other crops. You got ginseng and cabbage and what else they got going on up here. Probably some lettuce and stuff like that. It's good soil. Grows good. Aprilia, he's passing everybody in a big hurry. Bikers, friendly bikers. Ginseng. Lots of ginseng now. It's funny stuff, it's got to be covered to keep the sunlight off of it as much as possible, I guess. Burns it. Give it a sunburn. Coming into Delhi, Ontario. A little paintball place here, if you're interested. Gun club around here somewhere too. This is the dealer where I bought my Concord. Will I go back? No. We need that Aprilia to have a red light, and we'll have them. If all else fails, I know I got more gas than he's got. We'll run him down one way or the other. I think we need to pass them now. Smile for the camera, buddy. I bet he's butt hurt right now. Big time. Cute as a button. Tolsenberg, 18 kilometers. Oh, I'm hungry. I wonder if he's going to pass me on the double again. There he goes. Tool. She's rough. She's a rough road for a main thoroughfare that was just redone not too long ago. This pavement it sucks. This guy's not too steady in the corners. Looks a little timid. He's tight, he's tight. Loosen up, boy, you're gonna start wiggling. Too tense, man, you gotta relax. Stretch out, relax, enjoy the ride. Alright, we're going to sign out. I'm going to see if I can turn these off. Remote's frozen. Wonder why. Wonder why. This equipment's all new to me. So the equipment is Hero 4 black on the helmet, Hero 4 Sessions front handlebar and on the trunk, and I also have a Hero 4 silver in the trunk as a backup for the black. I try to keep it in nice. So I had a little trouble at the start with it. You'll see some video missing out of my first couple of videos where one camera didn't run and the other ones did, and things like that. And I wasn't really up on the way GoPro works, so the GoPro file system numbers them, so it might go 00925. The next one will be 001925 or something like that, and then 2225 for that camera. I didn't know what was going on at first. I didn't realize that it broke up the video. I thought it would just play one whole big long video, but it doesn't. It breaks them up into, I think, 8K, or the sessions, I think they're 6K. They're a little bit shorter file. Not sure about that, but so yes, there was some editing problems and some files didn't make it into the video, and I'm kind of sad about that, but you know, growing pains, learning how to use everything, and the editing software. I originally had it on my PC laptop, and then I found out that the processor in my PC laptop was nowhere near sufficient to run the program, even after I put as much memory in the machine as I could and installed a solid-state hard drive. Bumpy road here. So even with that, it made it a lot better user-friendly machine just for normal, but for the video editing, it wasn't going to make it. So back to my old Mac quad-core MacBook Pro. Put a solid-state hard drive in it, fresh install through the internet, no nothing, direct right onto it, set it all up again, loaded the video software, bingo, perfect. Could use a little more RAM, which we will do in the near future, but just haven't been able to get down to the store, because it's, you know, an hour drive to go to a store that can sell you laptop memory right off the shelf. Best Buy and Staples and all those kind of things, you have to order it in. So I was like, screw that, I'm going to Hamilton. So kudos to Canada Computers for having what I wanted. So now the editing is coming along really well. I'm really pleased. Starting to add a few little special effects, highlighting things I see on the side of the road. You miss this in the video. You don't see the things that we see when we're out. The clarity of the camera isn't good enough to pick out things on the side of the road. You have to highlight them to bring your eye to it early enough that you can see it in the video, which is cool. The software is able to do that. Just need to learn to use it. I need to learn how to slow the video down to make it like half speed or frame by frame for a bit, just to really highlight those things in the video to bring it more to the watcher, the viewer of the video, to see what I actually am seeing. But all in all, we're doing okay. This will be video number 5. So, oh, he's going again. So we're almost to Tillsonburg. I'm not going to bother worrying about him. He's probably going the same place I'm going. That would be humorous. So. Ford Focus. That's humorous. Choked me right up, that Ford getting by me like that. Rattled me, I'm rattled. Tillsonburg. My back still aches when I hear that word. Stompin' Tom. Man, that trailer follows nice. Now you just stay put there, buddy. Oh, sorry, ma'am. At Tim Horton, there's always a lot of bikers on the weekend. I'll stop there. Don't worry, folks, it's an e-bike. He's got most of the road. I'll give him all his lane. Squirrel. So of course you got your Mickey D's and your Pizza Hut and your KFC, but we're not falling for it. We're going for the best, the biggest. Burger King. I think we got a Victory or a Harley just pulled out in front of us up here. This guy is just like, I'm not really respecting the bike. No. I think he thought about coming out on me, but maybe in his little peripheral vision there, he saw cameras pointing at him. Maybe he decided it wasn't in his best interest to do that. Yeah, Victory. No, buddy, no. You can't go left from here. It's a straight through, buddy. Get over. What are you doing? An opportunity arises. Keep going, buddy. You can make it red light before you get around there anyway. Man, oh man. Beamer. I think it's a Beamer. Looks like it. What do they call that thing? Ruckus. There's one on the internet. It shows a guy doing that, and he shows him afterwards, and he'd wiped it out and scraped the side all up. He'd put it in reverse and gunned it, and it went all swerving back and forth, and it actually flipped the bike. It's like leaning on your tricycle too hard. They're okay going forward for stability, but he said, watch out guys, backing up's a different story. There it is. The mothership of all burger places, Burger King. Yeah, don't block me off there, buddy. We're good. All right. I feel better now. So much better. All right. Let's not tip this on video. And away we go. We're good. I think we'll go back the other way. Go this way. Some back roads we can go. A little bit of scenery. Okay. Nice little town. Lots of nice little houses all the way along here. They don't stay for sale for too long. That's a well-kept little village. GoPro collision. Looks like a new subdivision going in. Alright, we're good. And away we go. Battery died on the Hero 4 Black. We'll see how long it lasts. I don't know how good that chip is, how much full the chip is. Pony. So we'll see how long. The first few videos with the black one, I wasn't up on my settings and I had it set to a real crappy video quality and the videos are kind of grainy. So I've got it turned up, but I'm trying to figure out whether it's harder on battery than the other one, whether maybe I should be using the black as the backup and the silver as the go-to GoPro. We'll see. A couple more trips out, we'll kind of learn what's going on and what everything's doing, and we'll go from there. Break 19 for radio check. Oh, dirty road. Okay. This road closed daily. Oh, I don't know. Probably a bad idea for me. We'll see. Maybe it's just looks like they're just changing out the culverts, so then just intermittent digging of the road. But we'll slow it down. Let this guy go by. Oh, we got a new pony, little horse, fresh little baby. Aren't you cute? She's rough. She's rough. I hope they finish this. Need all new paved road through here. It's rough as hell. Frost has pushed it all up. It's ugly. I don't know whether you can see it on the camera or not, but it's broke up pretty good. Not a biker's friend at all. Oh, you see me? You see me? I got the wave. Holy cow, I got the wave. Run through the trees. Some of the video in that last video disappeared. Didn't get, the remote didn't turn a certain camera on, but there was, in that video, there was a tree had fallen across the road and it was all cleaned up off to the side. But I just thought, oh, there's a peacock running across there, or a turkey. Yeah, wild turkey. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's running. She, I guess. Run, run. It's like wildlife night. You should be watching for our dear friends, our furry little motorcycle breakers. Anyway, so they'd brush the tree out, but I just thought, man, coming over that rise in the middle of the night, rolling along, and a tree laying across the road, just rotted out ants or something inside the tree, and it just decayed enough that the tree just fell over, the whole tree right on the road. So, well, gotta watch out, I guess. It wasn't, yeah, right in the daytime, but at nighttime it'd be a sure hurting unit coming out of that. Roadkill. Nice stop. So, what else? Watching Facebook today a little bit, and see buddy biker that I know, and he's gone on a big trip down to the Dragon with a whole group of guys, and I never got asked. So we're gonna have words when we get back. I want to be on the list. Last year they went to Laconia, but I'd already been to New Hampshire the week before, so wasn't into rolling back down the same road again for a while. But I would have really loved to have gone on that trip. but we'll get it sorted out. It could be the fact that this is a Honda and all the others are Harleys. It could be the fact that there is no other fact. They got Harleys and I got a Honda, so I think maybe we're being secluded or excluded from the invite list because of that. It's not fair. I'm hurt. Oh, it's the 75th anniversary of D-Day. So I guess we should say thank you to all our military, home and abroad. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank the families of those people as well. Kind of scanning the fields for the furries. This is where you'll see them, right up here. They like that cedar bush over there. They'll like being in there. They like the pine trees. They lay down on the needles. Makes a good bed for them. Anytime there's thicket of pine trees, watch out, because they'll be laying in there. You ruffle them up, just coming by, they'll come out, they'll come running out. That should bring us back into Delhi, maybe? Yep. We're back into Delhi. We're coming up on Highway 3. A little nasty, wasn't it? Alright. Too rough. Delhi Arena, baseball park. They sure look after their kids, man. They got good programs up here. You can just tell they're run pretty good. Kids are always active. Community's behind them. It's a good deal. Ooh. Manholes. Holy cow. Fix this stuff. So if you're wondering why I've got the trailer on, I've got the trailer on because I've gotten used to it and I kind of like it. I like having it there in case I want to stop and buy something. If I need to get something and I see it and I want it, I can get it right then. I don't have to go home and get my truck and come back. I can. It's freedom. I love it. Delhi High School. He didn't see me till I was right there. No way he saw me. I think we'll take a run up to Dover, maybe have a coffee. Roll our way back down again. So we've already seen this, so I'll shut it off for a while. Okay, so we're back in Simcoe. So we're gonna head over to Port Dover, do a little drive-through, have a coffee. Nasty little groove in the road there. I have 2 subscribers. So anybody watching this, please subscribe, like, don't like, whatever. Give me some tips, what you think I should be doing. But with 2 subscribers, I put a video out and I spoke about all the attributes of my bike, and I spoke about the ultimate seat, how much I liked it, and lo and behold, on Facebook, I believe it was 2 nights later, I got home and checked it, and there was a thank you. All it said was from them, and it just said thank you, and I thought, wow, they knew that I'd been talking about their seats on YouTube, and I guess they liked what I said. I don't know why they wouldn't, but I thought it was kind of cool. So I guess they are trolling the internet for their name, and whenever it pops up, ultimate seats, we'll see if that gets another rise. We're more than satisfied with this seat, and So glad that we got it. You just sit in the pocket. It's not, you're not creeping forward. You're back into it. The backrest is, the thing I like is the backrest is flat. So I had tried one of the other brands, not the Kuryakin, but the same type. It had that bar and it bolted onto the side of the seat, and it actually hindered me from leaning properly to take a corner, and I actually almost tipped the bike right over to the side because I couldn't get my body weight back fast enough to counteract what was going on. We had a little standoff, me and the bike, of who was going to win, and whether it was going to be heavy enough to pull me down or whether I was going to bring it back up. I eventually won. I probably should have just let it go to the ground gently and started over, but judging from my spine afterwards, it would have been probably a better idea just to let it tip and lay on the crash bars and get a better grip and bring it back up again. But I fought and I won. Paid for it later, but whether it was the material of the backrest that was grippy, but this one's nice and slippery and it slides across my back, doesn't grab onto me at all to restrict my movement from balancing the bike. I mean, you're leaning back and forth all the time. It's a constant thing that you're doing, and to have something restrict you like that, it's actually dangerous. So I like it for that. And I think everybody else that has bought one, once it's broke in, I don't think there's any complaints, and mine's not even broke in yet. It's starting to, though. It's starting to. I think with the weather warming up and it gets a little bit hotter, I think it'll sink in even more. So I'm looking forward to even more comfort with it once it gets broke. So right now I probably got 500 miles on it since the trip, and the trip was about 500 miles one way. So we got about 1,500 miles on riding the seat. So it's proving worth the money, and it just seems to keep improving now. So looking forward to 20,000 miles on it, and I think it'll be like an old baseball glove that you had for years, I think. Leaving Simcoe, says thanks for visiting. You're welcome. There's the Toast of the Coast Trail sign. Snobby biker did not wave, did not nod, did not acknowledge I was a breathing, living thing. driving a Harley. A Harley. Highway 6, Port Dover. So this is the other way down from that road into Port Dover. The other radical road that we were on the other day a couple of times runs parallel to this one, but it's down for repairs, so you can't get straight in. You got to come over to here and down to get where you want to go. So good, we just took it directly and we'll come in from the other side. This is deer country right in through here. I don't know whether I ever mentioned my brother had a new truck and it got hit by a deer. Hit him right on the side, right at the corner of the cab on the big Duramax he had. It flattened the box side in right to the frame, and they actually had to take the tire off to get the deer out of it. It went in through got in under the bead of the tire, but the tire still had air in it when they towed it in. But they clean all the guts and everything out of the tire. And yeah, I was in the shop about a month by the time I got it back. And then it was dirty after that. He didn't like it after that. Dealt it. Now he's got a new 3500 Duramax with so he can pull his big trailer, big house trailer, fifth wheel. Luxury home on wheels. Rough. Bang, 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 bang. Every one of those tar snakes running across the roads like a kick right in the ribs, right in the kidneys. What have I got the suspension set on? Where am I at? 21. Guess I gotta go a little lighter. Right and jabbing in the ribs. Port Dover, Ontario. Now the law likes to sit around over on the side of the curb here around this corner. They'll just be sitting there like a parked car. Oh, looks like they're not available tonight. So this street will be right full of bikes on a Friday the 13th. Any Friday the 13th. Mind you, the winter ones you won't see a lot of guys, but you might see a few if it's dry. But on a good warm summer day, this will be solid bikers all the way down here. Thousands of them. Dual purpose. Arbor. This is the arbor here. That's hot dog footlongs and fries. Good eats all summer long. Oh, we've got a small gathering of bikes. Stop and have a coffee. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.